When one language takes a word from another language, it is said to borrow that word, and the word which is borrowed is called a loan word. However, the expressions borrow and loan word do not seem good in this context. If you borrow a pen from someone, then that pen starts off as being his or her thing and goes back to being his or her thing when you have finished with it, with you having control of it while you are using it. But on the other hand, if French borrows the word tennis from English, English still keeps the word and French will probably never give it back. In some instances, a word which has been borrowed is returned, though usually with some small difference in meaning, and still without the original borrowing language losing it. For example, the English word realize was originally borrowed from French in the 16th century with the meaning make real, and today it can still be used in English with this meaning. In this sense, it is possible to speak of realizing plans or dreams. Then later, the word realize gradually developed another meaning, which is to understand with the clearness of reality, as in the sentence, I hadn't realized that you already knew my mother. In fact, for most English speakers, this has now become the standard meaning of realize. And interestingly, this new meaning has recently been borrowed back by the French, so the meaning of the French word réaliser is now vague. Although the new meaning, understand clearly, is disliked by some people in France, it is used widely. So French is an example of a language that did get its own word back in the end, by borrowing one that had already been borrowed from it.